This is HUE, the former capital of Vietnam, known for its magnificent imperial city, beautiful tombs, mausoleums, pagodas and temples, and today we'll check them all out. The first place where everyone usually goes is the Imperial city of HUE. It's a massive complex that used to be a home for the Emperor's family. Its construction took over 2 decades to complete. The work was finally done in 1824. In 1947, during clashes between the Vietnamese and French armies, nearly every building in the citadel was destroyed. Later, the demilitarized zone that was positioned to the north of HUE put the city in a constant crossfire. During Tet Offensive, the Viet Cong raised their flag here for 24 days. When the Americans launched their counterattack, the first they did was blast huge holes in the citadel walls to allow tanks to get through. The damage to the citadel was devastating. After the war, though, the citadel was rebuilt and reconstructed, and only rare bullet holes and eerie emptiness of the area remind us of the battles that occurred here. Now, this historical site is quite popular among the Vietnamese. On the days when it's not too hot, you can normally see crowds and crowds of people taking pictures while wearing traditional Ao garments. I've been to the Imperial city 3 times now, and yet it still doesn't fail to impress me with its beauty and vastness. The next thing to do is to visit tombs of HUE. There are over 7 royal tombs located in HUE, but I would like to highlight 2 that I like the most. The first one is a mausoleum of Emperor Tu Duc. The construction of the tomb began in 1848, while the emperor was still alive, and it was finished in 1867. The tomb of Tu Duc is regarded as one of the most beautiful works of royal architecture of the Nguyen dynasty, but it came at a high price. Over 3,000 workers labored to build this 50-monument tomb. Many of the laborers died from overwork. There was even a workers' revolt. Now the place has a very peaceful but somewhat mysterious vibe. It's surrounded by old pine trees that create a feeling that you are not in HUE anymore. Another historical place that I want to show you is the last imperial tomb that was built in Vietnam. It's the tomb of Emperor Dinh. He was very unpopular among the people of Vietnam, partially due to his connections with France. He was even considered as a puppet political figurehead. Like a number of Vietnamese emperors, Dinh wanted the preparation of a tomb in anticipation of his death. Before he died, the emperor visited France, where he was really impressed by the architectural styles there. This certainly influenced the design of the mausoleum. The emperor wanted this tomb so much that he increased the tax by 30% only so that the tomb could be built. No wonder he was so unpopular. The tomb was concluded in 1931 by his successor, Pagodas, the last emperor of Vietnam, who died in exile and was buried far from home in France. In order to take a break from the historical site, my sister and I decided to head to a rather unusual tourist attraction. It is an abandoned water park. It was built in the year 2000, but things didn't go well. The money invested in this place were simply gigantic, over $3 million. It had everything what an entertainment park would need: luxurious restaurants, aquarium, crocodile farm, water park system. However, after opening in 2004, the park degraded, appeared inefficient, and was abandoned in 2011. Now it is slowly rusting and collapsing under the heat of the sun. The area of the park is not entirely safe. Some constructions seem to be quite loose. The territory of the park is rather easy to access though. It's located not too far away from Dinh tomb. I'll put a link to this place in the description below so you can find it too. When I was there, the security asked me not to fly my drone for some reason. Probably local authorities don't want too much attention to the complex. As I mentioned before, there are over 7 tombs in HUE, even more temples and statues. I wouldn't say that you should visit every single one of them. After a while, they might start feeling quite samey, but if you have a lot of free time, do check them out. I like Buddhist architecture. It's usually located in really picturesque locations. Their peacefulness and symmetry would always have a charming effect on me. The last location that I would like to show in this video is the seaside of HUE. HUE is located about 15 kilometers away from the sea. It's about 30-40 minutes ride by bike, but it surely could serve as a nice break from all those historic sites in HUE. HUE is one of the most favorite cities in Vietnam. It's small and cozy, but it's full of rich stories. It was my 3rd visit in HUE, and I almost certainly will go there again. It's just so relaxing and nice, and then can be an easy gateway to another hotspot like Da Nang or Hoi An. So this will do for now. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment in the section down below. Out of all places that you've seen this video, which one would be your favorite? For me, it's still probably gonna be the citadel of the Imperial city. It's just unbelievable how grand and beautiful that place is. But anyways, thanks for watching and see you soon.